Okay, so this is just a fun start thing, and this is kind of like, okay, the thing that excites me about being a collector, especially with like coins and like currency, is the idea of using money to make money, and this is like doing that as a hobby. It's my favorite thing, is using money to make money and really just making money in general. And so this is a hobby that I've been getting into. So I bought a grab bag of mystery currency. I found out later it's probably not a great way to get started in coin collecting. That said, there were a few items in there that had, some serious value. Like there's a silver certificate, and it's like it looks like a $1 bill, and it has a value of $8.99 expected value. So I went through and I priced all these things out. And I actually like talking about this because a lot of it is the way that real estate is as far as the market goes. So let's take, for example, this 1943 steel penny, for example. And this is something that is $2.99 that I valued it at. So what I like to do is I like to take a look at what is out there right now. Are there a lot of these single 1943 pennies? Not really. There's a lot of rolls full of these pennies. There's 3 together for $3.50, right? And there's 1 for $3.75. This is uncirculated, which is actually a really good price. I don't think this looks uncirculated though. And this looks like it's circulated. It's hard to really get a good look at that. And then this one is actually uncirculated, and it's $13. But this is what's on sale right now. So let's take a look at what is sold recently. Let's take a look at that. Here we have a 1943 D Lincoln steel penny for 99 cents. So that's kind of how much it sold for. And this isn't a case. Mine doesn't come with like a blister case like that, like a little pack. This one is a lot of pennies for $3.99. That's actually not a bad price. There's a few pennies that are rare years that you can look for. There's like one from 1942 and this one says most are 1942. There's one from 1942 where they printed the number wrong. They printed 1941 and then they printed 2 over it. So if you can find that one, that's worth like hundreds of dollars. So, that's like some of the appeal is kind of like gambling, right? You get a lot of these and it's like maybe one of them will have it. And I'll look at all of them and probably none of them have it because there's $3.99. But, something to do. What were we talking about again? Okay, yeah. So you see this one. It says beautiful toning, brilliant, uncirculated, $7.50 for this same one that I have. But mine is like much worse condition. This one is 99 cents, probably same condition. So I think that $2.99 is a fair value, and of course I have an expected value and I have an actual value. So I think $2.99 is like kind of a fair thing to expect from it. So we'll see how that goes. And this Indian head penny is $31, which is a really beautiful penny. I like the condition it's in. In fact, I would like to show this one. Let me see on there. It just does not want to focus on it. You know what? I'll just pull up the listing. I think the listing has better pictures. Listing active. There we go. Yeah, so I have starting bid $19.99. And this is a 1907 Indian head penny. It's a beautiful, beautiful penny. I don't even want to sell it, but I'm like, what am I going to do with it? The point of this whole thing is to make money. That's the point of this hobby. So, and it's just way more fun, this transient ownership thing, right? It's like, I owned it. I don't have to own it all the time because otherwise I'm just carrying all this stuff from my entire life and it's just weighing me down. But it's like, yeah, I have owned that in the past and it was fun to own that. And, I do that with guitars. Like, I've owned so many guitars and I've sold them because, it's like I don't play them anymore. Might as well have the money in my pocket. I'm not going to keep every guitar I've ever owned. If I don't like it that much, might as well. And, there's a certain amount of freedom that comes with, getting rid of those things that kind of weigh you down. So it's like, it's cool to have owned this thing, and now I'm ready to move on, sell it, and own something else. But yeah, hopefully this one sells for at least 20. Otherwise, I don't know if I can even get any profit from a $30.99 investment in that. I hope I can get some profit on that, some upside. Okay, so let's talk about the toys that I have. So a lot of these toys I collected from when I was young, and when I was a kid, I didn't take a lot of these toys out of the package. So a lot of these are mint condition. Let's take a look at Henry Jones action figure. So this is one that I listed a couple weeks ago, and I listed it for $20, and someone came in and bought it, like buy it now for like $30. And I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And then I was like, why at such a high price? And so let me see. We can take a look at the... Yeah. So this one's selling for $49.99. This one's $29. And this is mine, $35.99. I think it's a fair price. This one is opened already. And I think it's the same one from this. Yeah. This one's opened already, and it's $44.99. I think it's fun. I like the open ones sometimes, but they're definitely worth less than the ones in the box. So this is interesting. I don't know which one came with the Holy Grail. Oh, is it what's inside that box? Is that what that is? Yeah, I just don't know what's in the box. Yeah. Well, this one, it has the Holy Grail in it. Anyway, so yeah, look at this one. $80 someone's selling this one for. And here, I'll tell you the truth. I got fleeced on one of these things. I was selling this Hot Wheels Back to the Future time machine from the first movie. So it didn't have the Mr. Fusion on the back. It was designed like the first movie, and the wheels didn't. And I sold it for like a couple bucks, and then I saw someone bought one the week prior to that for $90. So I just took a bath on that. And so I took all my listings down. I said, I got to look at each individual one and analyze what I think the value is and keep track of that. So I kind of merged that with the coin collection, which the coins were always like that. But now the toys are like that too, where it's like everything I've valued it out and decided what to sell it at and what I expect to get from it. There's a couple things, like I was looking at this Mace Windu sneak peek. So, oh wait, let's take a look at sold listings, right? We're looking at Henry Jones action figures. So this one sold for $20, and it was part of a set. And this one sold for $16.99. I think when mine was bought, this is my original listing. When it sold for $30, it kind of made all the others go for lower prices. Because before that, this one sold for $38, and this one sold for $50, and this one sold for $60. Yeah, so I don't know if the market's going to see that kind of value again, where it's going for $50 or $60 now that they've been selling for $20 or $30. I mean, this one's $20 for, I don't know if this is the same line, but this is the whole collection of Raiders figures for $67, and that sold for $67. This is an amazing set. I just want to see this. Can we look at it? I know that bidding has ended. Can we look at the listing, please? Here we go. Okay. Wow. Okay, you got Sala, you got Monkey Man. I made an action figure of that guy. How many indies were there? Is just 2? You got Raiders indie. Other Raiders indie. What's that? Is that Last Crusade indie? There's other Raiders indie. Oh, cool. You got Belloc and you got Marion. You have Young Indiana Jones, and then there's that one from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'm not blown away by the collection of indies in here. These are all from Raiders. You don't have like a Temple of Doom indie, or because you have Young Indie. That's from Last Crusade. You have Henry Jones. That's from Last Crusade. But you don't even. This might be the indie from Last Crusade. I can't really see. Let's see. Do they have other pictures? No, this is indie from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And this one too. I thought this was from Raiders. That's so lame. Now, I would be excited about it if it had an indie from Raiders, it had an indie from Temple of Doom, and it had an indie from Last Crusade. Otherwise, this is not that cool. Yeah, 67 is probably a good price, though. I don't think that's an unfair price to ask for that. Okay. So that's just one example. What was the other one that I was talking about? Oh, okay. So the Mace Windu. Power of the Force, Mace Windu. So you kind of, with action figures, you usually go by the collection that they were a part of. So this is the Kenner Power of the Force collection, Mace Windu, which is a preview. This is from Phantom Menace. This is before Phantom Menace came out, and it has Mace Windu with a blue lightsaber because he never used the lightsaber in Phantom Menace, so they didn't decide what color his lightsaber would be until Attack of the Clones. So I thought this would be a pretty rare one because, you know, the lightsaber thing and everything, and this is... But I think there was a lot that were produced. There were a lot produced of this one, and there's just so many in circulation. And they're at all these price points. Like this one at $19.95 is never going to sell. Not when I can buy it now for $3.99. The difference in the condition of the box is minimal. I mean, this box is really good. This is a great condition of the box, but the difference in the price is just crazy. You're not going to get $19.95 for that. Maybe you'll get $10. Like this one, mint condition, $10. I think that's probably fair. But ultimately, like I've denoted with my color coding here, that market is saturated. It's not a good idea to sell the Mace Windu right now because there's too many out there. The same goes for, I have an Endor Leia from Return of the Jedi from the Saga collection, which is a line from 2007. And there's too many of those in circulation right now, and it's just a saturated market. Okay, so let's talk about our Matchbox cars. So, well, actually, since we're still on the subject of Star Wars, I want to talk about planned acquisitions because these are a few things. The first thing I want is this Taco Bell Yoda mirror toy. So I made an offer on this, and they didn't accept it. But this is a mint condition. Oh, but it's out of the bag. Anyway, this toy from Taco Bell, I really want it. I don't want to pay more than $10. More than $10 for this. If I pay $10 here, it'll be like $15. So I kind of want to get it at $10 and maybe try and flip it for $15 if I can. Maybe try and flip it for $12. In fact, if I can get one for $5 and sell it for $10 or $11, that would be kind of where I want to be at this one. But this is just something I had when I was a kid, and I really like it. I like looking at it. And, you know, if that one doesn't sell, I wouldn't mind having this one on my desk, especially at $5. This is exactly what I want. So that one's not so much of like a play as kind of just something, a piece that I want. Let's look at this Darth Vader piggy bank. I got this, and I'm really excited about this. In fact, I'm not even going to go on eBay. We're just going to look at YouTube. So this is the Thinkway Darth Vader piggy bank, and
Impressive. Most impressive. But you are not a Jedi yet.
yeah, this is so cool. And this is from 1996. So a lot of the ones that you see on, a lot of the ones you see out there, like on eBay, they'll be broken. See this? So that's a really good condition, and it comes with a box, and they're selling it for $47.99. This one is not with the box. It looks like it's broken. Yeah, it looks like the lightsaber broke off, and this is $10. This one is $25, and it looks like it doesn't have the bank, or maybe this is a different toy. I think this might be a different toy. Okay, so this is another one, $15.30. This one's $30 in the box. So this one is kind of a play. I want to get it. I think it is in a So it's in a box. I think the box is open. So I'd like to take it out of the box and put batteries in it and play with it for a little bit. But most of all, I would like to sell it for between 40 and 50. So I paid 35 for it. So if I can get between 40 and 50, which I think the market would support something like that, then I would be excited to do so. Wow, this also Thinkway, and this is Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay, I don't think I'm familiar with this one. Let's see. Do we have a? I'm sure there's a video. Oh, okay.
Hello, this is Wayne from Wayne's Books.
All right.
This out.
Does it not make noise? Okay.
Be wary. I sense a disturbance in the force. Remember, concentrate on the moment. Feel. Don't think.
That's pretty cool.
Use your instincts. May the force be with you.
Very cool. Very cool. I like the Darth Vader one better. Also, I don't like that Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber is blue on this toy. Why would they make it like that? It looks more green in this photo, but it looks blue in the video. So maybe it's just the video, the lighting, and everything there. Oh, man, they made one with Darth Maul. That's crazy. Okay. So, what are some other things? The planned acquisitions. This 1977 Kenner Darth Vader. Oh, the Power of the Force Stormtrooper Luke is the main one that we're trying to leverage all of our Star Wars money. I'm trying to leverage all of the Star Wars money into getting this Power of the Force Stormtrooper Luke. This is the original. It comes with a coin like that, and we want to see it in the package. So this one. So I saw one for $139. This one's $150. But we want the Stormtrooper Luke from the original Kenner collection, and we want the Stormtrooper Han, which doesn't have a box because at the time you had to send in like box tops or whatever to get it, and they send it to you in the mail. So let's see if we can find that one. The Stormtrooper Han is special. But here's the thing. This is a reproduction, so they made a box. They created one. And this is like what the box would have looked like if it did have a box. But it didn't come with one. It looked like this. Not this one, though. These are from the newer Kenner collection. Yeah, I mean, these are like impossible to find. Look at this, Han Solo and Carbonite, and this is just the package that came in. It doesn't even include the toy. Someone's selling for $30. Crazy. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I just got some stuff and listing it, selling it, and then trying to leverage it into some better, Star Wars memorabilia. I'm doing the same with Matchbox cars. So I would like to get an assorted lot of Matchbox cars and kind of see what I can do with that. I'm also trying to get a Toyota MR2, which I got a 1986 Toyota MR2. I paid about $10 for it. So I want the 1984 Toyota MR2, and we'll see what the yeah, this is a highly sought after vehicle. See, this one is a reproduction, so we want to find. See, here's 4, and they have different like variations. So this is 4 of the same variation, I think. Yeah. 14 out of 100, yeah. And that's selling for 15. If you buy it now, it's 30. So something like that. This is a different variation. This one is a blue one. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. And there are some that are really valuable. And let's see what they're selling for. It's like $8, but these are the reproductions. So this one says 150 for that. 14 out of 100. Or is this still the new one? Where's the back of it? See, I don't know, man. I'm just getting into this. I just found a bunch of Matchbox cars, and I think that, well, I have a few that might be able to sell for a good amount. Like, I have one that I'm listing right now, for $11.99. Active. Here it is. The Crown Vic. Yeah. So I have this Crown Vic listed at $11.99, and I saw one sell for $19.99 last week. So I think that I can get a good price on this Crown Vic, and so that'll at least give the cover for the MR2 that I bought, and then hopefully, I think, don't I have another Matchbox car up, or is it this one? So yeah, I'm gonna be selling this Cadillac Eldorado, this Matchbox Cadillac Eldorado, and I think that will be, yeah, like $5 I should get for that. This Ford GT I'm selling for $299. So